to Great Lake State Park in Arkansas, where we were going to stay the night, tonight and tomorrow night, so we can go to Caddo Valley tomorrow. And I'm hoping we can still spend the night here, tent camping, but it is in the middle of a gigantic rainstorm. We were eating our little peanut butter and jelly, having a picnic, looking out at the pretty lake, and now all of a sudden the weather says it should be clearing up soon, but thunderstorms all day tomorrow, on and off. So fingers crossed that Caddo Valley has good weather. We're really excited about it, and it's our last stop on the research, which is kind of amazing. I can't believe it went by so fast. And I mean, it's continuing, but that this part went by so fast. We will be continuing our great American road trip as I continue to do the non-photojournalism aspect and focus on the actual journalistic aspect of the trip, doing that kind of research and looking through the photos and all of that. But this will be the last video that I upload, just following my research progress. And if you want to be taken off of the list because the research portion of our journey has ended, that is totally fine. Just send me an email. And if you want to keep updated, then stay along. You're on our list already. So here's to hoping that this rain clears up and all works out. And if it doesn't clear up, here's to hoping we don't get very wet, and that tomorrow in Caddo Valley we can run around with our raincoats and umbrellas, and it'll work out like it did last time, because that was pretty cool. We've had really good luck on this trip, so thank you, Lady Luck. All right, I'll report back to you later. Hey everyone, we just got out of a little flea market right outside of Caddo Valley. Well, inside Caddo Valley, but on the side of the highway. So Caddo Valley is basically the opposite of everywhere else we've been going. So the town is right off the interstate, off of 2 interstates, and it goes right into it, and it's a place that people commute to versus commuting from. So there's a lot of like chain restaurants. There's a McDonald's, a Taco Bell. We even got a Waffle House in town. There, it's very like one of those little like highway stops. Gonna like pull off, get some gas, grab some stuff to eat. There's 2 gas stations. Everything is a chain. The flea market we saw, and we're like, oh, we gotta stop there. And there's an RV park that also isn't a chain. It's just its own thing. So we're gonna try to go talk to some more people. We're gonna be having to kind of pull into each individual stop versus walking around, which is what we normally do when we just get out and we kind of just like walk around the town and kind of walk in circles until we talk to people. We were talking to a lady who was working in the flea market we just left. And she says it's kind of just like a side job that a lot of the people do. Excuse me. There are different booths inside of it. I have pictures of it, and they get commission. And it's just kind of like she drives in from Bismarck, which is a nearby town, and that it really isn't a town. Bismarck is a suburb, almost completely a suburb from what we drove through. So that was really interesting that people are actually commuting to come out here to work, kind of like hourly jobs. So we will take some pictures, see if we can talk to anyone else, and get back to you. Natalie, hi. Hi. Hi, so this is Caddo Valley, and I definitely lied when I said interstate. I definitely meant in-state highways. Yeah. So definitely lied on that one.
There's an interstate kind of over there.
Kind of an interstate. Thank you for backing me up.
Yeah.
But, so this is Caddo Valley. Instead of a town that died with big roads, it is a town that became because of big roads. We just tried to go see Fat Boy's Great Food and Catering, but they weren't open. Sunday. And it is Sunday. Happy Father's Day, by the way. To all the fathers out there, all the father figures, all the dog fathers.
The fathers to be.
All the grand dog fathers.
Grandfathers.
You know, my dad's doing great at being a dog grandfather too.
Grandfather.
He's doing great. All right, so here we are also. So this is Caddo Valley. I have one eye shut because it is really sunny. Also, I just accidentally accelerated into a curve. But we're not going to talk about that yet. That's going to be a problem for later. However, it's not a problem. It's just a blip.
Like watching this, Mr. Wendell, and seeing this specific part.
Yeah, it's no biggie. Like, genuinely, it is no biggie. Alright, so that's that. By the way, despite that it says that the Quality Inn has breakfast, they're actually not serving it yet, which is strange.
Unless this one is.
Because, no, the Econo Lodge is serving breakfast.
You're right.
The Econo Lodge is serving breakfast to go. So yeah, so it's been interesting to see how all of these things are slowly coming back out of COVID. So, everywhere here appears to be hiring, so if you want a place to move, Caddo Valley, Arkansas's got your back. There's not a lot of real estate, but let me tell you, there are jobs here for you. So even places that are chains, we saw something that we kind of think is a Wendy's. Natalie guessed it. Unclear, but it felt like a Wendy's.
Yeah.
And close, so even like the chains aren't surviving here, so perhaps Caddo Valley is a Wisner waiting to happen, but with hotels instead of little cute buildings.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to come back in 5 years to find out. This Mexican restaurant did not make it here in the town of Caddo Valley. However, Tamales is being a great place for the police to come hide out and hang out. Look at people. We're here, looking around, about to get some Waffle House, right by a Hampton Inn. Here's the parking spots for Diamond members. We're not Diamond members. We could be, you never know. Secret Life of Kieran and Natalie. All right, we are camping out in a thunderstorm, and it's actually really exciting.
It's really
and
nice.
Pretty cool, and we're actually really enjoying it.
Yeah.
But we're excited. We've done camping in the rain before, but never like a full-on thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And it's so pretty. Hi everybody. So I'm back and reporting from Thunderstorm Tent with the lantern setup we've got going on because it's 8:30, but we don't want to get wet and then bring all the water into the tent, but at the same time, it's not like bedtime yet, so we've kind of just made this into our work study house, and today was really good in Caddo Valley. We actually only got a chance to talk to that one lady at the flea market. I'm yawning again, I'm so sorry. We only got a chance to talk to her, but we walked all around Caddo Valley and took pictures of it all. We found a huge stash of mattresses behind a Motel 6. So also, in addition, if you need a part-time job, you can also come to Caddo Valley if you're in need of a mattress. I know where they are. I can show you. All is well here on the road, and I feel so weird that this is my last research report. So I'm gonna have to keep up with the videos. They'll be up online. Just telling you about my day. But this trip has been such an honor to have been on. And I'm gonna yawn again.
Oh my.
I know. This trip has been such an honor to be on. And I feel beyond lucky to have had this opportunity to see so much of the country. We've been to 8 states during this trip. I know, we kept a coloring sheet. It's pretty cute. And we've gotten to meet so many people and learn so much about different southern communities, about the pandemic, and about economic and political issues that actually ravage the South and how those have affected it over time. And now it's time for me to start my write-ups, to start my in-depth research, and to start going through pictures, and I could not be more stoked. This journey has been an experience of a lifetime. It's always been a dream of mine to go on a Great American Road Trip. I've had a playlist called Great American Road Trip since I was 14 on Spotify, and I am finally getting to live that adventure, and it is only because of the ODU research grant that this has been possible, and it's kept me accountable, and it's given me a purpose. So thank you to the Honors College, thank you to the research community at ODU as a whole, and just a big thank you to everyone who was involved in making this happen, and who continues to support me through this. Also, big thanks to Natalie for coming with me on this trip because I could not have done this alone. I am very, very glad I didn't do this alone, and I would not have nearly the amount of courage without her pushing me along to going, there's a person. I'm like, we've talked to so many people today. And she's like, and then I do it. So thank you, Natalie, for pushing me into helping be the best researcher I can be on this trip. Thank you to my parents for understanding that sometimes your daughter's just gonna get in a car and then say, hi, I'll be back in 2 months. Bye, love you, and that's leaving the dog at home for 2 months. Thank you for also taking care of my dog. And thank you to Professor Shores for all that you have done and are continuing to do with me about the photography on this trip. And if you're watching this, thank you for watching this and listening to my rambles and my stories, and I'm really hoping that you are enjoying listening to daily life of Kieran and Natalie on the road. So this is where I'm going to sign off from this video because I'm about to yawn again. I think it's just because it's dark out. Like, I really think that's what's happening right now. And earlier, I think I just might have been tired. I don't really know. But thank you so much to everyone. There will be updates coming from me soon about what life on the road is like, if you want to stay tuned for that. And updates about the research project will also be coming up soon. Just maybe a little less soon because now it's time of working more so on the laptop. And it's really less fun to sit and watch someone look at a laptop screen and mumble to themselves than look around at places you haven't been. Okay, thank you so much. This has been wonderful, and it's going to continue to be fabulous. So that is Kieran Rundle signing off of her research trip vlogs. And this feels so weird. It's been such a great 3 weeks. All right.